day everyone. I'm Steve, I'm part of King's Church. I was just on my little bike ride, just reflecting on some of the thoughts, some inspired words I think from John Glass on Sunday's King's Church online service. And I was particularly drawn to when he was kind of talking about Naaman really, and this unknown girl that was captured, taken out of captivity by the Aramean raiders, which I'm pretty certain Naaman was a commander of, and they've kind of pillaged, gone for a raid into Israel and took this girl, I'm sure along with other things and people, took them back to the king of Aram, and this girl's ended up being given to Naaman the commander because he was so well thought of as a servant girl, as a maid. And I was kind of just reflecting on that passage. You can find it in 1 Kings chapter 5, the first half of it. And I was amazed really, just as a result of this. I mean, what an attitude that this young girl had. You know, because of her compassion, she knew that Naaman obviously was the commander, but he must have been a good man in many ways, because she had a compassion for what she terms in her master when she speaks to Naaman's wife and says, look, you know, why don't you let my master know that there's a prophet in Israel, and he'll heal my master's leprosy. And so obviously his wife tells Naaman what this girl said, and then he in turn tells the king of Aram, and sends him off with this kind of favour and some gold and stuff and bits and pieces to go to the king of Israel and say, hey, can you introduce me to this prophet? I need to be healed. And the king of Israel kind of panics a little. I think the king of Aram's out to make some more war because he knows he's not got any power to heal. And Elisha hears about this and tells the king to chill out, king of Israel, chill, and just send him to me. So Naaman is on his way with some of his kind of officers and his kind of band of merry men. And as he gets to Elisha's house, Elisha doesn't even address him himself. He sends his messenger out to Naaman and says, go and wash in the Jordan 7 times. And it's fair to say Naaman didn't take that too well. I'm sure he was his pride was that he was not even addressed by Elisha. But interestingly enough, it wasn't. It was his officers around him said, "Look, why don't you just do what he's told you to do? If he'd asked you to do something difficult, you'd have done that." And so in the end, he does actually do what Naaman tells him to do. What Elisha tells him to do, goes and bathes in the River Jordan, and he gets healed. And I suppose I'm just reflecting on today that not just was it that lady, that young servant girl, compassionate, because of her compassion, conviction there's a God in heaven who's good. She had a compassion that was kind of, you know, she's here in captivity, and that didn't stop her, you know, doing the right thing and having a heart for those that are around that were in worse positions. And she obviously looked at Naaman and could see that while he might be a commander, this disease had really got hold of him. And her compassion led, and her courage to share that, her convictions led to this commander getting cleansed. And I was thinking about, you know, in my situation, you know, it's very easy to see the negatives and what's going on in the world and think, you know, woe is me, woe is the world type stuff. But I'm determined to go into my week this week and my work and look for those people around me that are in a worse situation than me, and ask God, how can I somehow communicate to them words of hope and life that will bring maybe healing. And in the end, not only does he get cleansed and healed, but Elisha actually encourages him to go in peace. And I don't know about you, but I think we all need a bit of peace this week. But I'm reflecting not just on that lady, but there's a number of people involved in Naaman getting his healing. Both the kings of Aram and Israel, his wife, Naaman's wife, Naaman's officers. There's a number of people that helped Naaman get his healing from God. Obviously Elisha played his part, Elisha's servants played their parts. And I don't know what your part is today, you know, but we all need to be part of something bigger than ourselves, be part of a team, you know, being part of a church community. You know, at a time like this, it's really easy to realise that, you know, no one does life well on their own. And I'm praying, how can I be part of other people's blessing? And asking God, help me to see those around me that also want to bless me and receive from them what they are for me. And like Naaman, I have to learn sometimes to be humble enough to receive from those around us. I hope those thoughts help. I'm just, like I said, just here by the Mersey on my bike ride, and I'm going to continue. I'd taken my hat off, but the hair is long and it really does need a cut. Come on Lord, open up those barbers. God bless you guys, take care.